Hi, thank you for joining today. Hi, Barbara. I'll just wait I'll wait a little bit, a few seconds. Hi, Hanan. Hi, Rasha. Hi, Gulsen. Hope you're all doing well and ready to start. Hey, Fatiha. Hey, Juliet. Not on Instagram Live, so now it's saved. I don't know, Instagram changed the settings or something. It's saved on Instagram TV, which is better, I guess, because it's not 24 hours. It's just on there constantly. So, okay, let's get started. So, as you know, for those of you who are new to NeuroPilates, every class, we theme the class to target a specific part of the brain. And of course, we know that the brain is targeted in everything that we do, but the whole class is themed towards that specific brain lobe. So today's class is themed towards the brainstem. So if you take your hand out like this and stick your thumb inside and then go like that, if you imagine this part is your brain, your thumb is actually your brain stem. And the whole class today is themed towards that very, very important structure, which is responsible for keeping us alive. It's our life maintenance. All your cranial nerves come out of there. We're going to be doing things that really focus on breathing because it's in charge, this part of your brain is in charge of your autonomics. We're going to be particularly focusing on the diaphragm today and getting the diaphragm to really stretch with some vacuums we're going to be doing, some deep rotations and twists we're going to be doing to stimulate receptors and nerve endings that are organs. And then we're going to be finishing off with some more cranial nerve activations, which is where we integrate the neurological exercises. So let's go ahead and get started. And before we start today, we'll do a little bit of sensory a little bit of sensory input to stimulate our breathing before we start. So go ahead and just find your clavicles or your collarbones, and then stick your fingers just underneath your collarbones and dig them in just between the collarbones and the first ribs. You should feel a muscle there, your subclavius muscle, and just go ahead and massage that part in little circles. Just do a little bit of massage underneath your clavicles and start to breathe. So for those of you who just joined, the theme of today's class is the brainstem. So we're going to be doing quite a bit of breathing practice and cranial nerve exercises at the end. But the majority of this class is very breath focused, very deep twists. We're going to put some Kapalabhati in there, the yogic type pump breathing, just to stimulate as much receptors in our organs as possible. So keep massaging here and taking a few deep breaths. And relax. And just notice how your breathing feels like now. Does it feel easier? Do you feel more aware of this area? And then go ahead and find your rib cage, the bottom of your rib cage, and the top of your iliac crest, and stick your fingers just between your rib cage and your iliac crest. Press your fingers in deep and start to breathe in deeply. Almost trying to push your hands out as you inhale. Pressing your fingertips into your obliques like this. Because in Pilates, we really focus on lateral thoracic breathing into the rib cage, but does everything expand on the inhale? And keep massaging now underneath. Just go from the obliques, massage all the way around, underlining the bottom part of your rib cage, and then come towards the bottom of your xiphoid process and just massage there for a little bit as you continue to breathe deeply. Little circles, nothing specific. Take 2 more breaths here, massaging just below your xiphoid process. If you've just eaten, this class is not going to be so amazing feeling. So go easy on some of the vacuums we're going to be doing. And relax. Okay, let's start with our first vacuum. So you're going to, what these vacuums do is they're going to really stretch the diaphragm so that for the rest of the class, the diaphragm is more responsive without us having conscious control over it. So the way to stretch the diaphragm is through an exhale while keeping our rib cage expanded. So you're going to inhale, take your arms up. And then as you exhale, lower the arms, breathe out through an open mouth and a relaxed throat. And just empty, 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 all the air out. Even when you think you've finished breathing out, keep trying to exhale. And you'll notice that towards the end of that exhale, everything is kind of closing up, right? Your ribs are closing, you're starting to flex your spine. And what I'd like you to try and do in these next 2 reps is to try and as you're breathing out and you feel everything is closing, try and stay taller and broader than ever. So as you exhale, keep elongating your spine, keep expanding your rib cage, even though it's unnatural, because I know the ribs will close on the exhale, but actually try expand your rib cage on the exhalation using your muscles like your serratus and all these other muscles that keep your rib cage open. And you'll feel your abdominals just kind of suck in and up. You'll feel like there's a natural reflexive vacuum that occurs without you forcing your tummy in. Ready? So we're going to inhale, take the arms up. Now exhale with an open mouth and a relaxed throat, but stay tall, stay broad, stay tall, stay broad, stay tall, stay broad, stay tall, stay broad, and notice the reflexive vacuum that is happening in your abdominals. And relax. Release everything. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale with an open mouth and a relaxed throat. Stay tall, stay broad. Keep trying to exhale, keep trying to exhale, keep trying to exhale. Empty, 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 empty. Every last drop of air out. Keep emptying. Keep your rib cage expanded and broad. And relax. Let's do it one more time. And inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale with an open mouth and a relaxed throat. Empty, empty. Keep expanding the rib cage, staying taller, taller, taller. Expand the rib cage, and feel this vacuum of abdominals lifting up and in, reducing the intra-abdominal pressure that we have. And relax. Okay, we're going to do it in this position now. So place your hands on your thighs and then keep a nice flat spine. But as you exhale, you're going to drop your chin to your chest and you're going to do a cat stretch, but only with your thoracic spine. So we're not going to flex from here, from the abdominals. We're going to try to keep our lumbar and pelvis as neutral as possible. And then we're going to really flex from this upper part where the diaphragm is. So inhale, think of expanding your chest, proud chest. Let me go like this. And then as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest, push your hands into your thighs, your elbows out, and keep trying to exhale, exhale, exhale here, rounding the spine. Keep breathing out, keep breathing out, keep breathing out. Even when you think you finished breathing out, keep trying to breathe out. And when you feel you can't breathe out anymore, then inhale, release. And try not to actively suck your navel to your spine. Let it happen reflexively, naturally, because of this suction that's happening from your diaphragm. This is a really good way to reduce intra-abdominal pressure, and it actually really helped me bring my abdominals back together after the baby. Let's do it one more time. So inhale, expand the chest, proud chest. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest, send the elbows out, round your spine. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, pushing your elbows out to the side. Keep expanding your rib cage. When you feel you can't anymore, then inhale, release, and come up back to standing tall. Lovely. Let's go ahead and do a spine roll down now just to see how our hamstring flexibility feels. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Breathe in, stay at the bottom. And breathe out, press into your feet. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, naturally now, more of a natural exhale, chin to chest. Roll down like you're peeling your spine off a wall behind you. Breathe in to stay at the bottom. And now breathe out. Stretch your right leg and turn towards your right side, lifting your right arm to the ceiling, bending your left leg. So basically turn towards the straight leg, the other leg is bent. And then twist to the opposite side. Let's do this in sync with the breath now. So let's do it on an inhale. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, open and stretch the side that you're twisting towards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the side you're twisting towards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Because we're doing a lot of rotations today, your thoracic spine should feel amazing after class. And open. And again, bend. And open. One more time on each side. Bend. And inhale, open. Come back to center. Press into your feet. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Now we're going to block one nostril. So go ahead and test which nostril is the more free one. So just check. Every 40 minutes or so, usually it changes. Check which one is your more open, clear nostril today, and you're going to block the good one. Okay, you're going to block the good one because we're going to do a little bit of air hunger drill now, and I'll explain the benefit of this after. So close the good one, and if you're not sure, just close anyone, and just march on the spot. And keep your mouth closed the whole time. That's really important, that your mouth stays closed. Now lift your knees higher. Keep a nice tall spine still. Let's do some squats. And what we're trying to do, I'll talk while you go, but you make sure your mouth remains closed. What we're trying to do is create a feeling of air hunger. And what this will do is increase the amount of carbon dioxide so that when we let go and we start to breathe in freely, all that oxygen gets soaked up by our cells and our respiration improves. Keep squatting if it feels comfortable. You can do any other activity if this doesn't feel okay for your knees. Let's take a split squat. So let's take one leg forward, 1 foot back. Make sure you're on the toes on the back leg. You're squared on the hips. Bend and stretch. Again, if this doesn't feel comfortable for your knees or anything at all, just march on the spot. Sumo squats in the middle. Feeling a little bit of opening. Let's warm up the inner thighs. Feel like your legs are spiraling outward in external rotation. Notice how you're starting to feel the need to breathe in now. But keep your mouth closed. Hang in there. If you're really blocked on the other side, you may need to take a few breaks in between with the whole blocked nostril. Switch the opposite way. And relax. Let go. Breathe in. Let's breathe in deep now. This is where we're getting the benefit. Inhale. Exhale. Roll down again. Inhale. Roll up again. Lift your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale. Chin to chest. Roll down. Inhale. Roll up. Take a huge inhale here. Last time. Exhale. Roll down. Inhale, roll up. Float the arms down, stand at the back of your mat, and as you exhale, walk out to your plank position. So roll down, walk your hands out to your plank position, hold it here. Take a few deep breaths. Then walk back, keeping your hips really steady. Bend the knees and roll up. Now we're going to go to all fours. So roll down, take your all fours position, and as you exhale, take a full cat stretch. And as you inhale, shorten your right waist and look towards your right hip. And then as you exhale, full cat stretch again, pushing the hands into the floor. Inhale, shorten your left waist and look towards your left hip. Exhale, full cat stretch. Inhale, rotate towards the right side hip. Exhale, full cat stretch. Inhale, rotate towards the left side hip. Let's do one more on each side. So round. Inhale, release. And then round. Inhale, shorten your left waist and release. Lovely. Go into a child's pose. Take a few breaths here, breathing into the back and sides of your rib cage. And now as we inhale, we're going to scoop our chin really close to the floor. Push the ground up into a soft back bend. And then as you exhale, push back into your child's pose. So if you want to make it a little bit gentler, don't go so close to the floor. Keep it more up here. And if you want to make this stronger, feel free to do kind of a downward dog, Hindu push-up like this, arch back, push back to downward dog. We're going to do about 8 cycles of these just to get some blood pumping and everything flowing. Ready? I'll do halfway I'll switch to the more progressed version. Inhale, chin really close to the floor, push your chest up, exhale, push back to downward dog or child's pose. Inhale, come down and forward and up. Exhale, you're going to feel your arms warming up as well. Get really, really close to the floor. Lift your chest. Keep your legs a little bit apart so your back feels nice and free. Inhale, lift your chest, expand the ribs. Exhale, push back. I'm going to switch to the stronger version now. If anyone wants to go ahead and do that, you're more than welcome to. Listen to your body. Back to downward dog. Inhale, come forward and up. Lift your chest. Exhale, push back. Inhale again. Come down and forward. Lift your chest up. Exhale to push back. 2 more. And then relax, bend your knees in child's pose. Again, breathing into the back and sides of your rib cage and actually feeling your ribs expand with every inhalation. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, roll up to come to a seated position. Now let's place one hand on your chest and one hand on your abdomen. And we're going to take a few breaths here, noticing which hand is moving as we inhale. So try first to channel your hand to channel the air into your top hand. Notice what that feels like. Now channel the air into your bottom hand and notice what that feels like. We're going to aim for keeping our top hand very quiet, and as you inhale, expand your bottom hand forward, expand the abdomen forward, and as you exhale, try and do what we were doing when we were standing tall, which is sitting tall this time, expanding the rib cage and letting the vacuum happen reflexively without us sucking our abs in. So you're going to inhale, stay tall. Exhale, go even taller and broader. Taller and broader, taller and broader. And again, you'll feel that your diaphragm is stretching further. Your rib cage is expanding as you exhale, which is the opposite of what happens, right? We're creating an artificial expansion. Let's do it again. You can put your hands here on the actual rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, expand the rib cage. Go taller, 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 and notice the reflexive vacuum that's happening, stimulating a bunch of organs that are feeding back to the brainstem, back to those cranial nerves, and release. Now let's start to do it pumps. I know in yoga there's a very specific way of doing this, and we're not that specific at all. We're just going to do it with the exhalations, because I know they have a lot of rules with this. So we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, allow your abdomen to reflexively go inwards because of that exhale, because you're staying broad and tall. Ready? So we're going to do it for let's do 20 counts. Inhale, exhale, pump in 1, 2, 3, like this. And you can do it through the mouth if you like. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go for 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Make sure you haven't folded during this. Let's twist to one side and we'll explore what it feels like rotated. So let's test the left side of the diaphragm. Actually, I know there's a mirror happening. Just twist to one side. Inhale. Exhale. Don't allow your spine to flex. And start pumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twist the opposite way. Let's do 10 on the other side. Compare what it feels like. Inhale. Exhale. Taller and broader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Let's go deeper in our twists. Take one leg across from the other and then hug the leg towards you. So you feel very restricted in the front of your rib cage now. Inhale into the back of the rib cage. Exhale, go taller and broader and pump. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll feel difficult. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 20 here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch sides. In case anyone's wondering, we're counting stomach pumps if you came in later. Twist, hug the leg towards you. Stay really, really tall and broad so that the diaphragm can stretch further. Inhale. Exhale. And start pumping. 1, 2. On the exhalation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your stomach should be doing this. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax. Well done. You should feel like your spine actually feels very free and unlocked now after this, even though we were trying to stimulate receptors here at the organs. But it's all very, very connected. Let's go ahead and lay down on our back. And take your fingers just 2 centimeters away from the belly button. So 2 centimeters on each side away from the belly button. Press deep there, only as deep as is comfortable, and start massaging there. Again, we're stimulating receptors of parts of the body that tend to hold a lot of tension. We're going to work our abdominals now, but incorporating the breath with it. Press. Take some deep breaths here as well. And notice if one side feels more tender than the other side. That's perfectly normal. It's just the natural imbalances of our body. Now take the hands behind the head and shuffle back a bit so you're creating space and length in your trunk. So you feel like your pelvis is going one way, your trunk is going the opposite way. And then take a nice inhale here. As you exhale, feel like at the end of that exhale, your head and shoulders are just floating up off the floor because of the exhale. So I want you to really feel like the movement is initiated by the exhale here. So let's inhale, come down again. And as you exhale, feel your head sink heavy into your hands. And you don't have to lift high, but just feel like the ribs have closed now so much that you just float up off the floor automatically. Inhale to come back down again. Keep a gap underneath your chin. Remember that tomato underneath your chin that you don't want to squish. And then inhale to release. And a nice strong exhale will create a vacuum in your abdominals without you having to force your navel to your spine. And release. And again, exhale, lift up. And release. So for the rest of the class now, we're doing quite a bit of direct abdominals and then quite a bit of extension as well. So it's mostly now flexion followed by extension movements. Exhale, curl. And then inhale to release. Now curl up and hold. And let's try to do our pumps here and see what happens. As you exhale, pump in as if your organs suddenly got heavier. 2, 3, 4. And you'll notice that as the diaphragm is rising, you're lifting like an extra vertebra off the mat with every count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, release. So think of it like regular pulses, but you're trying to do it because of the exhalation rather than intentionally. Let's curl up again. And we're going to pulse, but lead with this. Lead with the exhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Feel like you're pulsing because of the exhale. 6. It goes strong exhale. 8, 9, 10. Let's go 5 more actually. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release. Let's start our rotations now. So we're going to cross the right leg over the left, twist a little, very slightly to the left, and then curl up again. And pump here. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch sides. Other leg goes across. Take the legs slightly to the right. Curl up and pump again on the exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And release. Stretch your arms and legs. Coming up is the 100. We can't do a breath class without incorporating the 100. It's a very classical exercise. Go ahead and bend the knees. Grab the backs of your thighs. Lift your legs up into a tabletop position. Spine in neutral. And then when you're ready, squeeze your legs together. Reach the arms long. Nod your chin a little. Curl up with the head and shoulders, reaching your fingertips long. And you decide whether you want to straighten your legs or bend them. You decide whether your head and shoulders are up or not. Hold this position first. Before we start pumping, I will give you a break. I just want you to set your position and really channel the air into the back of your rib cage while you're in this position. You're restricted at the front, so on the inhales, feel like you're channeling the air into the back and sides of your rib cage, and rest. Okay, now we're going to start the actual 100. Please feel free to take your head down whenever your neck starts to feel uncomfortable, as that's all your brain's going to focus on. If so. Ready? Reach to your position that you decided to take and start pumping strongly. Fast arms, slow breath. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 10. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 20. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. And relax. Well done. Keep your legs hugged into your chest. And go ahead and take your arms out to your side. And now cross your ankles and try and be in this very hip flexed, folded position. And as you exhale, send your knees, while they're really close to you, send them over to one side of your body and allow your opposite shoulder to lift. It's okay. And then from here, circle the arm, the back arm, and lay on your side. And then open that top arm towards the ceiling, open your chest. And on the next exhale, bring your legs up and over to the opposite side and circle round like you're drawing a chalk circle. Make this very lazy with no rules. Inhale, lead with the arm to open. Exhale, let the legs come up and follow. You can switch legs, crossing over if you want. Inhale, take the arm up and round. And then open again on your next inhale. Exhale, let the legs follow. Come back to center. Stretch your legs now to the ceiling if you're up for it. To modify, keep your feet on the floor or tabletop. We're going to now send the legs as low as they'll go, as long as the opposite side stays on the floor. Inhale, come back to center. To zip the spine back to the mat. Send the legs the opposite way. And then come back to center. The shoulder doesn't have to be completely anchored, but you want to feel like you've got a counter lever on the opposite side and you're not toppling over. So twist over to one side, go as low as your opposite side feels as a counter lever, and then inhale, come back to center. And twist on the exhale the opposite way. Inhale, come back to center. We can try a little bit more advanced version now. So we're going to go to the side, say to the right, and then circle the legs only as low as you can keep your spine in neutral. Send the legs up the opposite way and bring them round. And we'll do 3 in each direction. Exhale for most of the circle, actually. Change direction. Circle the opposite way. To modify, just bend the knees. And you can even just keep your feet on the floor and do knees side to side. You'll still get tons of benefit. You'll find you're moving, traveling down. Grab the backs of your thighs. Lift your head and shoulders up and send your legs towards the opposite side of the room. So you're hardly working your abdominals at all and just relying on your spine mobility. And then when you reach the top, slowly roll down again, reaching your legs straight to act as a counter lever till you come down again. Lift your head and shoulders, reach your legs away, 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 and then lift your breastbone at the top. And then as you exhale, reach your legs away again on the descent to come back down. Now we're going to stay up at the top, stretch forward. We have to finish this flexion series with a bang. So we're going to flex our spine in a very scooped up exhalation like this. So you want a nice round, round, round spine with your arms feeling like they're reaching forward and a spear pushing you back through the navel in the opposite direction. And then place your hands on the floor as you stay nice and round. Bend your knees, kick back into a rollover, and then bend your knees and come back forward into what is like a spine stretch forward. So try and be very light with your feet as we do this dynamically. You definitely need a little bit of a soft surface for this. Try not to slam down. If this is uncomfortable at all, feel free to just roll to here and then come up forward and stretch. Put a pillow behind your lower back if you're struggling to come up without the use of your hands. But please keep your hands pressing, it's totally fine. Exhale to go, inhale to come. Let's do this with a little bit of air hunger. So we're going to inhale to prepare, and we're going to try and exhale continuously for 8, and maybe this is a bit ambitious, but we'll see, for 8 reps. Ready? Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit ambitious, the 8. Let's do for 6. 5. Last one. 6. And relax. Well done. Super. Okay, we're coming up to our table position. And we're going to count for 5 here. 1, 2. We're sitting off our jeans back pockets. Lower back is curved. Breastbone is lifted. Extend your right leg and twist towards the right side for 5, 4. But twist really with your rib cage, not just an arm movement. Really actually twist from your torso. 4, 5. Switch legs. Twist from your torso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twist again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And twist again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to roll down to that 100 position again. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, really imagine your organs have sunk to the floor. They've gotten heavier. And then take your arms by your ears into the double leg stretch position. And imagine your organs have gotten even heavier here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your hands behind your head. Twist opposite elbow towards opposite knee, but keep your elbows wide open. So a deep rotation at your waist. And twist. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Roll back up. Grab the back of your thigh to roll back up. So we're going to try put it all together now. Let's say, to be realistic, we'll do 3 of these. Okay? 3 of these. Coming into 5 counts, 5 counts, 5 counts, what do we say after it? 5 counts, 5 counts, 5 counts. Okay? So all of this back to back. One set, don't focus on the breath too much. Second set, we're going to try and do on an apnea or a breath hold. Not a breath hold, but through an exhalation. So let's try. Ready? We're going to round back, press, kick. 3 times like this. Stay up, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100 position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double leg stretch position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands behind the head. Crisscross for 5. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5. Grab the back of your thighs, roll up. Okay, now we're going to try that. Exhaling for most of it. Only inhaling when we need to. Ready? Only inhale when you need to. Exhale for as long as you can to create that feeling of need for air. Take a nice big inhale before you start and exhale. Go. 3 times, 3 of these. Stay up. Take an inhale if you need to, and then exhale. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twist again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double leg stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands behind the head. Take a big inhale here. Exhale for all of it if you can. The rest of it. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and relax. Well done. Take a nice big inhale here. Nice and relaxed. Take a comfortable seated position. Maybe massage a little bit your abdominals or rub the surface. You know, sensory input, even if it's just on the dermal surface of our skin, really does wonders to calming our nervous system down because the brain trusts you more. It's got more awareness or proprioception around that area. We're just going to do a little bit of spine twist and then finish with some extension and then some strange neuro exercises at the end. So let's do a little bit of thoracic rotation. This should make you feeling very free at the end of the class. Take one leg again across the other one, like we did earlier. Hug your leg towards you. And don't twist too far, so maybe on a diagonal. And we're going to flex and extend our spine here. So as you exhale, curve your spine as if you're doing a cat stretch. And then as you inhale, pull your leg towards you and sit really tall. And then as you exhale, flex your spine. And then inhale, lift your chest and breastbone, pulling the leg towards you further. As you exhale, curve. Inhale, extend up. As you exhale, curve. Inhale, extend up. Now while you're up here, twist a little bit further on the exhale. Send your eyes to the direction that you're twisting. So I'm twisted to the right, even though it looks like I'm left. I'm twisted to the right. I'm going to send my eyes to the right just to allow my rotation to go a little further. And actually even my head. I can turn my head also to the right. Now I'm going to let go of my assistance. I'm going to let go of my legs and try and stay exactly in the same amount of twist without bouncing back. And in fact, I'm going to try and twist even further actively. Twist, twist. Now stay here and take 3 deep breaths into your abdomen, into your rib cage. And relax. Well done. And just notice while you're sat now how one side feels compared to the other. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Or even test your twisting. Notice how much you can go one way compared to the other. In the direction that you just did, you should feel like you're swirling and swirling round forever compared to the other side. Let's do the other leg. So take your leg across, hug the leg towards you. First, don't twist too far, just a nice comfortable, and as you exhale, flex your spine, and as you inhale, extend and lift. Just like we do our joint mobilizations, our organs also need to get talking to the brain, and even though they are at an autonomic level, sometimes because we have so many issues in our guts and things like that, that whole area becomes pretty stagnant. So what we're trying to do is stimulate things like vagus nerve through these deep twists, and just in general receptors around the organs with the breath to send more proprioceptive feedback or interoceptive feedback to the brain. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. Now see if you can twist further, sending your eyes to the left or to the direction that you're twisting. See if you can go further, further, further. Take your head also in that same direction that you're twisting. And now stay in this position as you take your arms out to the sides. And try and twist further. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Take your time with these breaths. Make them really matter. Actively try to twist further, particularly on your exhale. And relax. And notice how your thoracic spine feels. Wonderful, hopefully. Let's go into all fours. Take your leg out to the side. Let's say left leg out to the side. Left hand behind the head. Inhale, push into the floor. Open your ribs to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your elbow towards your other elbow. Inhale, push the floor away and open. And exhale, bring your elbow towards your other elbow. And last time, inhale, push away. And switch sides. Right leg goes out to the side. Inhale, extend. Up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your elbow towards your other elbow. Inhale, push into the floor and open your chest, open your ribs. Exhale, bring it back. Last time, push the hand into the floor and open. And relax. Just going to do a little bit of extension. So lay on your tummy and really feel like we felt the exhale was lifting us on flexion. Now really feel the inhale is lifting us on extension. So send your legs just a step further back so you feel the front of the hips and pelvis more on the floor. And then take your hands in this W position right by your sides. And then as you inhale, without using your back muscles, just notice how you naturally float off the floor because your rib cage is expanding. And allow your abdomen also to expand into the floor. And then exhale, relax. And then see if you can come up a little bit higher each time with the inhalation, lengthening forward first through the crown of the head. And use the inflation of your abdomen to allow you to extend further. And we're going to interlace our fingers behind us if you can reach. If not, don't worry, just have them like this. But if you're able to interlace, use the inhale to send the knuckles back to open the shoulders and reach back, pressing the front of your feet into the floor so they don't lift up. Keep the back of the neck long with no wrinkles. Exhale to release. Inhale, push your fingertips towards the heels. Push your abdomen into the floor so the inhalation is making you rise up. Exhale to relax. Breathe in again, reach. Create space in the front of the body. Feel the sternum as if it had a light and it was shining this light forward. But the back of the neck is long. And if there was a light on your forehead, it wouldn't be shining forward, it would be somewhat towards the mat. Hold it this time at the top. Now let go of your fingertips, but keep the height. Lift your arms as high. I know we've done this the last few classes a lot, but we'll do it again this week. So you're going to lift your arms as high as you can. High as you can, high as you can, high as you can. As you come to a letter T position at the front, then lift your arms as high as you can. High as you can, high as you can, as you go back to the dart position at the back. Come back as high as you can. Keep your legs on the floor if possible. Come forward, and then as high as you can, take the arms back. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Hang in there. The arms are working. Your back extensors are working. Rotator cuffs working. Last one. Keep your arms behind you now. And on a continuous exhalation, take a nice big inhale. On a continuous exhalation, we're going to pump up to the ceiling like this 8 times. 1, 2, into shoulder extension. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, take the arms in front again. Exhale, take them back. This time, palms facing each other. Squeeze inward. 1, 2. On an exhalation. 4, 5. Shoulder blades towards each other. 6, 7, 8. And relax. We're going to put that together. And we're going to try go for as long as you can. Exhalation. Ready? Back to your dart position. Inhale to prepare. Nice big inhale to prepare. Exhale, pumping up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See if you can continue exhaling on the inward count this time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, reach the arms up and forward. Exhale, take them back. 1 more set. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and inward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, take the arms all the way up and forward. Exhale, take them back. And the arms should feel a little like spaghetti now. Just take a child's pose, rest. Breathe into the back and sides of your rib cage. And normally in the brainstem class, we would do some hypoxic push-ups. But because we work the arms, we're going to do hypoxic legs. Hypoxic is, again, just doing things on an apnea where you're creating this need for air hunger. So go ahead and curl your toes. Walk your hands towards your feet and do a slow roll up, 1 vertebra at a time. We're going to take a nice big, this is the last bit of like work. So you're going to take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower yourself into a squat and you decide how strong you want to work. If you're feeling energetic, feel free to go all the way down. I can't go all the way down unless I widen my stance. So if you're like me and you're feeling energetic, just take a little bit of an open stance. Ready? We're going to inhale. Exhale. Hold your breath at the end of this exhale and do 3 squats. Okay? If you have any blood pressure issues, just breathe normally. Inhale. Exhale. Hold your breath at the end of this exhale and do 4 squats. Inhale. 2 more breaths, recovery. Now, towards the second half of your exhale, start the squats, but continue to hold your breath as we go to number 6 squats, I think we're on now. Inhale. Exhale, start your squats round about now. 1. Keep exhaling and then hold your breath at the end of it if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, breathe in whenever you actually really need to. 6. Inhale. So we try to do 1 last set for 8. Let's jump 7 and go straight to 8 because of time. Inhale. Exhale. Now start to go. 1. Keep exhaling, and then hold your breath at the end of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This allows you to work your different energy systems also. 8. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, float up. 1 more time. Exhale, fold forward. Roll up. Let's do a little bit of cranial nerve activation, and then we're going to check our forward bend again. This is a lot of face exercises, actually. So you would have seen them a lot in things like face yoga and stuff like that. So what this does is stimulating the cranial nerves that stem out of the brainstem, which is today's theme of the class. So start by just raising your eyebrows like this. 1, 2. Do you have coordination to go with my count? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. And then roll down. Have your feet hip distance apart. Roll down. Check how your range of motion feels. And then press into your feet and roll up. And now you're going to make this a pouty face like this, as strong as you can. And then move the air around in your mouth like this, like sorry. I can't look at myself doing this. Change direction. And then change again. Check again. Your range of motion. How does that feel? Roll up. The last one we're going to do is we're going to put it all together with extra swallowing. So it's like a tri-set now. Eyebrows for 10. Monkey cheeks, and then swallowing 3 times, and then check your range of motion. Okay? So eyebrows up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Monkey cheeks round. 1, 2, 3. Change direction. 1, 2, 3. Swallow 3 times. And then roll down. Check your range of motion. And notice if there's any change there. And then roll up slowly and relax. So if you felt your range of motion increase, that's a parasympathetic response from your nervous system. So just do more exercises like that. More stuff with your face. Just have a look at face yoga stuff. You'll get loads of ideas. I hope you enjoyed the class. Any questions or comments, please just send me a message. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye everyone.